たよ美味しくできたよ俺はカレーが食だよカレーができたよ山盛りできたよこれで3日はカレー三昧飯つけてるかけてうまいようまいようまいようまいよ福神漬けも添えなきゃね辛いよ辛いよ辛いよ辛いよ魅惑のカレーをこの俺を惑わす遥かなガンジスの大地から世界中の人々のためにやってきたハウスのクレにバーモントにココマロリージャーボンカレーポークにビーフにキーマにマサラグリーンカレーも守備範囲ランナラランランナラランランランナラランランナラララランナラランランナラランランランどんな店でも食べられるこの世はカレーでできてるカレーを食べたよ美味しく食べたよおかわりしすぎちゃったカレーを食べたよ3日分食べたよそこにカレーがある限りこれ以上食べれない満腹満腹満腹満腹明日の分も作らなきゃ食べるぞ食べるぞ食べるぞ食べるぞ魔性のカレーをこの俺を狂わす
Oh hi. We're finally back and about time too. You know? Oh, well, I decided after a couple of months of nonsense and a little bit of time away from this that, you know what, we can give this a shot again. I feel like I'm in a better place, which will help me, and I think in general the crew is in better places as well. I feel like this is a good time to take another stab, if you will, at Among Us. Yes.
You're just racist for the game? Is that the manager?
Yeah, you just shoot him, and then the situation is managed.
Yeah.
Boy, what did I unmute to?
Oh, we were talking about Football Manager. Fornea thought it was American football, and now we're talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers. And fuck the Steelers if they really are trying to get him.
My friend,
I feel like they'd have him by now if they were trying to get him.
That's a good point.
My friend always makes the point of calling him Aaron.
Aaron.
That's
The joke will never die.
That's really funny because that's a Key and Peele joke.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what everyone's referring to.
That's outstanding.
That joke will never ever die.
But those people are in a classroom, which Aaron Rodgers has never been to.
No, yeah, he's never.
No, but he did actually guest star on one of the things and call himself Aaron, so it's canon.
Yeah, it is actually canon.
So that's the only classroom he's ever been to, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, I actually remembered to mute my phone. I'm evolving.
Hey, what's wild is I uninstalled this game for the last couple months, and all my settings are still here.
Hey.
Oh, first time?
Actually, yes, it is the first time I've uninstalled Among Us.
Well, welcome to the club. Buddy.
Who's sitting there with the noose around his neck? First time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. It still didn't move in my list of most played games, because there's a lot of things I have to do, a lot of catching up to do that.
How many hours do you have?
429.
God, I wish I was you. I have 550.
I have 214.
Yeah, I've got 550 in this game.
I have 33, and it's all been with you guys.
I did a review for this game that doesn't really say much of anything, because one of those like Steam Award nomination things of like leave a review for a game you've nominated. And so I left a review that said, okay, I made sure that this review was for my 69th review because this game is nice.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. And someone left a reply going, you have over 200 hours in Among Us? And I almost replied like the next week, like, it's over 300 now.
Hey, you aren't beating me. It's fine. You're still fine. It's when you're beating me that you gotta worry.
I just love that they were just so abject confused, like, you have that many hours in Among Us? Like, what's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
I've seen people who are... I've seen people in public lobbies who are level, like, 300.
Yeah, I mean
we're doing fine, all of us.
Yeah, it's like my
Among
kid
Us, yeah.
has hours in Among Us.
I'm certain that I've talked to people who have 1,000 hours in Among Us.
Happy stepping is good.
Never getting to that level for me, I can tell you that much right now. It's never going to catch DBD.
You should choose us. Again, more happy
What's not
stepping.
going to catch is FF14.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, I'm playing Football Manager right now, so I can't say anything.
I love that showdown between, like, all you guys playing Final Fantasy, and it's, like, thousands and thousands of hours, but it's still a tight race.
And then there's me with 5,000 hours of Football Manager.
I mean, at the rate I'm going, I'm going to frickin' charge up that leaderboard by using Rebirth. I got 150 hours in that, and I have 7 tasks left to be able to get the platinum. I cried.
Meanwhile, the highest hour count I have is 639, and that's with 100% orange juice, which I haven't played in how long?
It's the same amount of time anyone's played 100% Orange Juice. I haven't even heard anyone mention that game in about 5 years.
Yeah, last time I
Probably
heard-
closer to 10 years, actually.
Last time
Last
I
time
had
I played
anything
it
with
was-
it was when TRG did some of it.
The last time I played it was 3 years ago, and I am so many DLCs behind at this point.
Highway was really trying to get me into that game, like in 2017, and it didn't
I'm
work.
sure someone sent me that game, and I don't remember who, and I've still never played it. I apologize, whoever you are.
I
It's
have access
it's
to it.
anime board game Mario Party kind of thing. It's weird.
And the
Yeah.
characters
I
are mostly
haven't
based
really-
off of the company's bullet hell shooters.
Yep.
Imagine if.
Oh, is that what it is?
Imagine if Toho had a board game, and that's pretty much what this is.
I just remember there being 10,000 random anime girls, and I didn't know who any of them were.
I remember pushing.
Yeah, unless you've played the source material games, you wouldn't.
I have.
All right, so we're just waiting for you, Ooze, and we can get going.
Hold on.
Hold what?
He's still playing Football Manager.
Still playing Football Manager.
I mean,
I
that's
literally
totally
just
fair.
turned off. I literally just turned off. I didn't realize we had a code yet.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got 1,300
Well,
hours
ah,
of DBD, so
yes, I did.
that's not.
And I guess if you're concerned about whether or not you had played 100% Orange Juice, if you rage easily in Mario Party, then you might have made the right decision.
Oh hey, EFL. That's what they call the English Football League in Football Manager. That's part of the code.
Yeah.
You enjoy your Football Manager? I'll play Eastside Hockey Manager.
I'm really bad at hockey. I'm really bad at franchise hockey manager.
Have you tried
Something
Eastside?
like that.
Well, that's the one I'm talking. That's what Eastside turned into is franchise hockey manager.
Oh no shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been coming out with games every year, and I have a couple of them, but
Yeah,
it uses the out of the park system and not the football manager system, and I'm also bad at out of the park.
Yeah, I kept Eastside because it somehow has USHL teams in there for mods. It's wild.
I think the new franchise hockey managers have USHL and like all the other smaller leagues too.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, they've been coming out with them yearly. I think the newest one is 25.
I think
We're all here. We're all here. We're all here. We're all here. We're all here.
Happy steppings.
We're back. That's interesting. A progress bar.
Actual progress bar. You're getting fancy on us now.
Okay, thank God. I did not want to start with Imposter my first game back, under any circumstances. I played some sort of hockey, bang. I played some sort of hockey franchise thing several years ago. I don't remember anything about it though, other than I was given the Minnesota Wild to manage, so you can imagine how that went. I traded for Robert Long. That's how long ago that was. Damn, I just could not find that. Okay, Polky is crewmate. Ray. Let's see. I got stuff in the office. That's interesting though. Polky got off of the thing in order to verify me. What? Okay. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Well, first of all, I could start by saying hard clearing on Polky for scanner.
Yep. Scanner to Wisconsin.
I did run into them as they were leaving from the scanner. This is something I can tangentially verify.
I just jumped off the table like a minute ago and saw there was a frickin' party in labs, and
Yeah.
Deebs just hopped out of the decontam next to me as I was hopping off the table. So I've seen Deebs recently, and when I left the office, the cameras were blinking, so someone's on cams.
That's me.
So I had been on the table prior to that when presumably Deebs was still in the specimen room, and I saw that there were 2 people in labs, and there was one person in dropship I noticed, which I suspect is one of these 2, and then this one is outside of the right engine.
Me in the window.
Right. And you came in from that general area, so either that's a sus or, you know, this
The
happened.
lights
That one
went out
happened.
as I approached the labs.
Yes, they were. I saw the report button pop up as I was heading starting to head southward, so I didn't actually catch the body initially, but I caught it right as you reported it.
Leedsy, I'm curious of your pathing prior to meeting outside of communications.
I had a couple of tasks in
trouble.
the O2 area. I did the levels next to the tree, and the frickin' God, I've lost all my terminology. It's been a minute. The frickin' fill the tanks thing. Admittedly, this took me a little longer than usual because I've kind of forgotten all my controls. And yeah, when I came out of there, out of the bottom, I saw you coming out of the frickin' middle communications, and that's when I had gone into the office and I hopped on the table because I just felt kind of discombobulated.
I did O2 as well at the start of the round.
We'll have to vote for someone,
but we're
too.
on 6.
I probably came after you.
Yeah, probably.
That's all I got.
Oh, I forgot to vote, but I guess it doesn't matter.
I guess not.
So you have.
Bye.
We'll see how this goes.
Will either go very poorly or very poorly. I suspect it'll be fine. The only thing I know is that I can trust Polky. And if in 30 seconds this game is over, then we'll know we chose poorly. Interesting. Either we chose wisely, or the other or they're having a hard time finding us. Not quite sure. I just saw a D there. I did. Lights are out. Again. Check here. Nobody dead. Yeah. Canisters. I would be worried if I didn't have the hard clear on Bulky. Okay. I think we may have chosen wisely. Because there's legitimately no reason for us to still be alive. Oh, A-Woods is dead. Okay, I'm feeling like we got it right because there's no way that should have lasted.
No, this would have lost at this point.
So, Constant Pokey, could you both verify each other on the scan?
Yes.
Yep.
It's Deebs then.
All right.
Yep.
I was going to suggest that myself.
Uh-oh. Audio's gone.
Wait, what?
No, audio's still here. Meh.
The lights went out 3 times, though. I saw you at the node outside of office a while ago. That's the last time I saw you.
Yeah, I did some light solving. Next time lights happened, I came across Constant Pokey solving it. And I also found A-Woods' body outside of labs after I had watched A-Woods get shut out of labs by doors and go off to the south.
And based on your
can.
pathing, because I remember seeing you in comms when Polky and I were heading west. So it's like, with how you got to us, it wouldn't make terribly much sense for you to have
I
gone
never
back
hung
over
around
there.
in the labs area at all today. Today? This round. Ugh, wow, I'm tired.
Oy.
Well, we'll find out the truth in a moment.
Indeed.
They had already voted like 25,000
Huzzah!
minutes ago. That's
Yeah,
Yep.
but it's flexing whatever power you have to hold
yeah.
everyone hostage.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
dare you kill me in dropship? And I knew Leedsy was lying on admin. I knew Leedsy was lying about the admin.
No, I got on admin.
No, but you would have said I was dead there if you.
The funny thing is, I
if you
actually
cared.
didn't even notice that there was a thing in dropship,
That's
even
funny.
though I knew there was a body there. I
Yeah,
was like, oh, oh wow,
typical-
there's a party in lab. I should go up there.
In typical Among Us fashion, I died in dropship changing my OBS settings.
Yep, that's on point, isn't it?
Dude, I literally didn't even lie about anything because I was just like, what the fuck are my controls? And I'm like, oh, I'm imposter.
I
Great.
couldn't believe they voted you out. I thought it was dumb.
I had also used the admin table, and I'm like, huh, so no mention of the body and drop?
I literally, even though I knew it was there, I didn't see it. I was just like, oh, lab.
Shiny.
Y'all give me too much credit.
I mean,
And the
we
entire
always
time I'm
do.
like, oh, wait a minute, isn't sabotage a thing? So I'm like, this is a sabotage,
This isn't
right?
sabotage a thing.
And then when you guys were like, oh, something doors, I was just like, oh, right, doors are a thing. I could have been doing doors.
Hindsight.
By the way,
Between being
just so
grossly out of
the,
practice and not really being an imposter anyway.
just so the table's aware, I have a thing to do for the state in 40 minutes. If I could get a reminder once we approach the top of the hour, that'd be great.
Will do.
Cool.
Okay, no problem.
It's okay, Deebs. I could see you were really flustered.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. And he and Constantine were sticking together like glue the whole time.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact
You
that
were.
I
I was
both
like,
came off of Deebs.
I was Guardian Angel. And I was just trying to protect someone from Deebs, and I was just like, Pokey and Constantine are just fucking. I protected Constantine. I was like, okay, so he and Pokey are just never moving.
No, good reasons.
It was the
These still
surefire
ends up being a
safety.
power play.
Yeah, I saw
Uh-huh.
that there were 2 people in lab, so I went to check to see, like, is this a body? Oh no, it's 2 people coming off of the scanner. Well, that's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting. And then I find the body, and it's like those 2, hard clear each other. All right, cool. I believe that because I did actually see them in the lab area before I went into specimen to do my sorting.
Well, I think on top of that, Pokey even got off of the scanner in mid-scan to do the double verify.
Just to make sure, even if it was almost always done here, but I thought it's better to save a little bit of time than getting a hard confirmed.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh, there you go.
And although if Fornia had killed anyone and blamed it on the same person, he would have seen that too. Right, happy savings!
That's a good first round back. And, of course, I make no promises. Let's see. What are controls anymore? What are things that I do? Not sure. The dog at my feet. Do that. Alright, good enough. Like I say, I make no promises at this stage. Huh. Too quiet. Too red. I don't even know if I want to do any killing right now. I don't know if Awoods has done anything. Ooze. Probably should have killed Ooze there. Eh. I'm definitely not killing Pokey. Because Ooze will presumably remember that. Okay. Woods has done something. Oh, that may be dead.
Oh!
Holy fuck,
Hey.
Knuckles!
Okay.
Two people have been busy.
So it would
Apparently.
seem.
Alright.
Pokey, you have an idea where I am, so go ahead and lead the investigation.
Yeah. Yeah, please do. But also know what Constantine was a minute ago here before you. Did you see them before that?
No, I must have missed them while I was out in the open.
Yeah, I exited South Decontam, and I was at the table.
And it was kind of funny on that one here. Where's Melee and Fornia?
I'm in boiler room.
Uh-huh. And Fornia?
I just came from security, watching the footage and seeing Melee Wizard moving south from the left engine past a closed door beyond the exterior of electrical. I suppose Melee Wizard could have ended up in the boiler room because I did do the download afterwards, and I just opened up the door to the power grid because I figured that was going to get tripped in a moment.
The thing is that the body was found outside of labs, right outside of right generator, right nearby the drill.
Huh.
Oh, that would put him in proximity.
Yep. But for
We
the
need to vote.
He would have walked through that, so...
I'm inclined for Melee Wizard.
Yeah, I mean, we have to vote anyway. There's 2 imposters and 3 dead.
Yep.
Well... Let's see if this ends it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Constantine did vent. I was like, yeah.
No, actually, I didn't vent. I did not vent. I never touched a vent.
Oi. I was wondering, you might get me dead walking through here. Didn't know I was walking past 2 killers.
Why didn't you question the people you walked past?
I was passive. I was passive the whole time. The only reason I pulled the trigger on Ooze is because of like, well, I should probably do something.
Yeah.
How'd you get there though?
I walked. I passed Leedsy's body and just
You
went
sure
straight
did.
back up and.
Deebs and I watched you walk past me, and we were both like, "Oh, okay."
Someone turned the fucking Constantine speed mod off.
Yeah, I ran up and I faked doing a node right above the vent there, and then you open the door.
Shake.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oi.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
didn't
he
bear
was walking
witness to
past
any
the
of
button.
this.
Making the anime sword and eyes like, "Good job."
Yeah.
Yeah, like I watched the admin table a couple times and just didn't see anything. Const actually caught me in like the southern corner area, you know, like to the
Deebs
right of
Deebs
Weapons.
died 6 minutes before the round ended. I don't know how no one found him.
Oh yeah, I don't even
Like,
have
I
any
felt,
clue where
like
that
I
was.
kept seeing Deebs out of like the corner of my periphery. I thought Deebs was haunting me.
No, Deebs, I was on admin table like fucking 45 minutes before the round ended, and I was like, oh, Deebs is dead. And I just walked around trying to find him. And then Constantine killed me, and it was over.
I was trying to bring you to the scanner. I didn't have to scan.
Yeah, I was confused.
I saw
what-
you with A Woods over there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna leave him there, and then if like,
Were you dead on the scan, Deebs?
No, Deebs was dead in weapon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was gonna say the only
That's-
other person would know that
yeah,
was
that's the
A-Woods.
thing. Like, A Woods was alive later, and then I saw Deebs in weapons afterwards, so I figured, okay, no one died over there. Cool.
Yeah, Deebs, you could have tried to scan while I was there, and that would have been good. Granted, I was imposter, and I was just faking
Right.
it just for shits and giggles. But you were away from me while I was supposedly scanning.
Oh, thank God that wasn't awful.
Yeah, Deebs always
Yeah.
try to scan to be sure that the person really is scanning.
Yeah, if you try to scan while someone else is, you'll be told you're waiting on them, and that's why
Yeah.
you know they're
Yeah.
true.
That's how you clear people on med bay. That's right.
Yep.
Yep.
That's how the
That's
hard
where
clear works.
scanning happens.
When you don't have
Oh,
visual
no,
tasks,
we-
that's the only freaking way you can hard clear somebody.
Meanwhile, A-Woods, your killing of me was so funny because I had been commenting earlier, oh, this is a terrible idea, I'm gonna die here if I do this, but I did it anyway. And I was just like, oh man, I've actually survived a long time, but despite some poor choices, and then you just ran up and shaked me.
One thing I thought was weird. I actually got all my tasks done before that first meeting.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, that round was
Well, okay,
long,
first
really
meeting.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the only meeting.
I forgot Ghost had tasks.
You forgot ghost had tasks.
Things that are certain here. Death, taxes, and task were led.
Yeah, Deebs and I were just haunting, just hanging out.
Oh shit,
That's
I don't
good.
have it on.
It's okay, we're all kind of floopy right now.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
happy
Are we? Are we?
I mean, vaguely
see,
more than usual.
3 months off will do that. Okay, good. I used to be all about being imposter. I don't really feel like being imposter again. If that's my one for the night, then I say good. Oh good, I took the long task first. That's fantastic, actually. So now I can just fuck off. Ah! Get through the door! Bye, melee. Bye, melee. Alright, I've got a Polky fixing that. Alright, there's Fornea, so she's okay. I'm going to be relying so much on my map now. How long you like being dead? I don't remember what that's from anymore. Let's see, I got specimen room. Hi, Deebs. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm busy! I must decontam! Okay, and Forney is dead.
I was right.
I survived!
I was right. One of those two things was going to happen.
Thing.
Tell us about
What?
your psychic prediction.
Well, so I was in bottom O2 when reactor went off, and I was like, I'm going to go up, and either someone's going to be on cams, or I'm going to find a dead body.
What
And I
does
found a dead
bottom-
body just above electrical.
What does bottom
Yeah,
O2
I saw it.
mean?
I saw it through the wall.
Bottom
I was-
O2. The O2 room, I was doing the water wheels in the boiler room.
Oh,
Bottom O2.
And to be
Yes.
fair, I also saw the body near electrical as I was heading towards the.
Did
the
you?
left.
Did you see it?
Well-
You didn't do anything.
Well, hey, that's because I was outside. I was heading up to the left thing to take care of.
You
the
were
alert,
taking care
and
of the left. Was anyone on
Yeah.
the right reactor?
I was
didn't.
on my way, but didn't make it. There was a door shut.
Was anyone on it?
I was about to, but then I realized, oh wait, there's a body. I should probably report that. So I doubled back and went into the door, but you got to there right.
Well,
before
that's not what happened, but okay. Because
Well,
I could
the
see
door-
through the roof, and I was looking through the roof for about 10 seconds before I reported the body, hoping to see someone double back and walk through the door.
Well, all I can
So I don't
say,
believe you.
all I can say for
I
sure
can, I
from
can screenshot the map and show you where I am if you don't believe me.
That's not. I'm not going to look at it.
That's what's up. Yeah.
We don't have to vote on 7, but yeah,
yeah,
Constantine,
we don't
go
have
ahead.
anything to do. Yeah, the I saw Deebs in admin right above decontam, and of course, right as my door closes on my decontam is when the alarm is called. So it's like, well, I am stuck in specimens here. I will see if it's still going by the time I get out, because at this point, I'm useless.
All right, so this kill doesn't sound like it was Constantine or Deebs. Fair enough. Where were Leedsy and Polky?
I was off doing the medical scan here while the alarm started going off, waiting for that to go on here if we can so take care of. And
Okay.
then I was seeing the top.
I'm sussing Melee Wizard. We don't have to vote.
Pokey, how did I not run into you if you were on the med scanner? Because I was over there.
Oh,
that
that's
entire
interesting.
time.
Okay.
But I didn't see
Polky
that.
and Melee Wizard?
Possible. Polky did fix the lights earlier, for what that's worth. And also Melee could have presumably killed Fornea a lot earlier? Let's see if I can play the sacrifice here, and I'll...
Polky, you ain't slick. Polky, you ain't slick. Polky, you ain't slick. Polky, you ain't slick. I saw that through the wall, motherfucker. Eat shit, motherfucker. I saw you phantom. Why did you phantom without killing? Why did you do that?
What?
Oh no!
Look, you saw that.
I saw it through the wall. The poof of smoke goes through the. Why'd you not kill first? You can't kill with your phantom. Why'd you do that?
Not sure what to say here.
He's just trying out how it feels.
He's trying that out. Well, it's well, you shouldn't do it hugged up against the top of the wall like that. Unless everyone's smoke is yellow.
Was this at the start of this round?
It was in admin. I saw Pokey do it in admin. Unless everyone's smoke is a different color than their color.
No, it's
I saw yellow smoke go through the wall.
Yep, yep. Oh god, honestly I've missed this some. Well, hi, Leedsy. Oh, I'm gonna get this node since it's on my way. Zaw. It's open. A-Woods. Alright, I have a tree to monitor, so let's monitor that tree. Doors are closing. Alright, I'll go back to Mad Bay and Lab, so that's good. Is he just kind of standing there? Sting? Somebody's on cams. Hey, my tasks are done. Yay! Now I can just look for bodies, he says, and avoids specimens like the plague.
That looks like it was right in front of comms. I was just coming up on it.
Yeah, he was between communications and weapons, yeah.
Poor Deebs, I lost Deebs. We were together until the lights went out.
I'm on cams.
Where's
I'm
everyone
in-
else?
Who's just seen me?
Yep, I'm in Lab, which you probably saw me go in there.
How'd you
I
get
did.
there?
I didn't. The
Well,
cams.
A-Woods was there, so he saw me.
Yeah, I saw him and I was dancing on the right cam, and then I went over to the left cam and danced on that one too.
I'm not gonna lie. The only person I watched was Melee Wizard on cams. Because
I
Melee
mean,
Wizard was because Melee Wizard was wandering around. What task did you do, Melee Wizard?
Went to weapons, O2, office, and I was about to do the second half of downloads. Or uploads,
Okay.
or whatever.
I mean,
The
fair
reason I
enough.
ask how did Constantine get to labs is that as I was going to do the canisters in O2, Constantine was exiting O2 from the bottom, and of
Yep.
course Deebs' body is in front of comms. That's why I asked.
Well, so from what Melee Wizard said, Melee Wizard could have gotten this kill earlier in the round. In theory, I did watch Melee Wizard do the download or fake the download in office, and then watch Melee Wizard walk up to the body on the other camera.
What I found interesting, though, on the subject of...
Although the body wasn't on cams, to be clear. It wasn't actually on the cam, so I didn't realize it was there until Melee Wizard reported it.
So Leedsy, when I passed by you, you were just kind of standing in an area where there's no task and not moving.
Yeah, Deebs was doing a download in weapons, and I was just standing outside the door like, yeah, what's up? And just watching Deebs. And then the lights went down, and we all went up to the lights, and I lost Deebs at that time.
That's not where I passed you. I passed
Well,
you in
I-
O2.
I was in O2, yes. That's when I saw you
standing
going
there
out
doing
that way.
nothing.
I trust Ooze's judgment. He got out pokey.
I
Yeah,
don't
I do
recall
too.
standing doing nothing at that time.
We
but I may
don't
well have
technically
been.
know Polky was right. I could have. I'm still look. Everything in the world points to it being Polky, but I doubt myself. It's been a long time, anyways. Okay.
Okay, I just believe in you.
I think it was Polky, but you know what? Maybe we're about to get murked.
Remember to vote.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Pokey said, "How did you see that?"
Yes. I don't know. Leeds is the most sus.
Just a reminder, remember to vote, even if you're only going to skip.
That's correct.
Well, I was about
remember
half
that
a second
time
late
where-
on it, so.
Remember that time where
I remember
carried,
several
and I was the only
times.
person that
Constantine,
voted?
I remember several times, Constantine, where people didn't fucking vote.
I'm thinking more of the time where I was the only person who voted and it carried as such. But it ended up being correct.
There's a... The security camera has a bell on it. It's Dell.
What? Let's see what he's talking about here.
Oh.
Well, that happened. That's deeply unfortunate. Oh, we managed it anyway. Hooray.
Okay, I just learned something really interesting. Apparently,
You
it will
managed
tell
it.
you when a ghost is on the scanner, because I had to wait for Deebs.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
that's new.
I did
That
not
will
know that.
happen. Sophie wants to play. I don't know how to get the
Hey.
Discord to her. Is the thing.
Oh, here, let me send that to you real fast.
Alright.
Sophie, send me a DM.
Come on in.
Also, I will admit, getting the smoke spotted through the wall was probably not intended by the developer.
Why did you do that before you killed? You can't kill when you're Phantom.
I know, because I was going down to the econ time and I thought, why would the killer go down there and waste some time here? I thought, I'll fake going in there, he go invisible, spot somewhere else instead and start killing from that point. But clearly, there was a flaw in my plan I did not see coming through the wall!
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to...
I said it was only out of the corner of my eye. I saw a poof of yellow smoke, and I was like, "Well, that's not another thing in the game. There's only one thing that can be." So Sophie should be joining us shortly.
Yay!
I had to turn the welcome message back on so I could see when she pops in. So I had it turned off because I had a special guest join and I opted not to let that
yes.
be broadcasted public.
Secret mission.
Yes.
Covert ops.
Covert.
You know what? It's been 2 games, and I already forgot I changed my name to Anime Girl. I don't.
Now you're looking at us anime ooze.
Animus girl.
I was gonna make a reference from one of the 2 animes I've seen, but they're not popular animes.
Tell them
Oh,
anyway.
please, do it.
It's Azumanga Daioh and Excel Saga. Those are the only 2 I've ever
Oh,
watched.
yeah.
I know of them.
Ooh.
Those are the only 2 I've ever watched.
I had a friend that demanded that I watch Excel Saga, and
It's really good.
I was at her house for the weekend, but it was like, she was kind of like so intense about it that I found it overwhelming, and I did not absorb a single thing about it.
All right, well, call me Hyatt because I die first. That's an Excel Saga joke, bitches.
It's pretty good. I'll give you that one.
Ren Hero was questioning why you think those aren't popular.
I mean, they were popular in 2007, but like, it's 2025 now. I don't know how well remembered
Back
they
in
are.
the olden days.
Dark classic.
Back when I watched anime in high school, they were
Right.
popular.
Odd. 2007.
They should tell me Slayers isn't popular. Wait.
Another one that I failed to get
Like,
into.
I took Japanese in high school, and I was surrounded by nothing but fucking otakus, and I was like, I guess I should watch one anime so I could fit in with the crowd.
Just watch Dragon Ball Z. Just don't try.
I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z. I didn't watch. I was like, I gotta pick something better, and so I picked 2 good ones. And I'm like, now I don't need to watch any more anime because I watched 2 good ones. I'm done.
The collection is complete. Every now and then I still have like all my anime DVDs, and every now and then I look at them and I'm like, I haven't watched these in so long, it feels like another life ago.
Just don't try to watch One Piece. You'll never get out of that black hole. The thing's over 1,000
I was muted.
episodes.
I can't do One Piece anyway because I fell down the Detective Conan hole, which is also a black hole you never get
Hell
out of.
yeah, Detective Conan.
So I've got like 12 minutes before the thing goes, and while I don't
Correct.
need to like hard leave when that happens,
Yeah, if you mute, well, obviously we'll know.
I will be inattentive at that point, or dubiously attentive, depending on like if I am talking to someone or something. I don't know.
If Sophie's
don't-
gonna be a minute, we could see if we can do a quick game and then.
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, is Sophie taking her time? Okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah,
So
she's
join the
in the
next one?
server, but yeah, she hasn't joined up yet. So I gave her the role so she can
Sophie!
see the correct
Sophie!
thing.
Sophia.
Get your hiney in.
We shall proceed in the meantime.
Cool, thank you.
Alright. Happy stabbings!
Just keep an eye on things in general. Yeah, so as I mentioned, and if you followed me on Blue Sky, I'm not it being much of a thing there, but I am giving my level best attempt to get through all the Chivos in FF7 Rebirth. Which means minigame mastery, the likes of which I'm not sure I am capable of. There are 5 minigames that I must finish. Frog jumping one I should have finished, but the game glitched me after a jump, and so I couldn't move the one more time I would have needed to, so I got knocked off with 0.6 seconds left before the timer that I needed would have reached the point I needed it to. So that's fun.
Who the fuck was around me? I was rambling to Ren Hero about anime. Anyway, someone killed my husband. That's rude.
Where?
Where did they kill your husband, Lizzie?
Right outside the door of comms.
Outside the door of comms.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like between the doors of comms and weapons.
And weapons. Okay.
That's a very
What the-
interesting
what the
spot
fuck?
to do that.
That's a very interesting spot to do that.
Well, like I know I was going south from the yard after doing lights and everything, and I remember seeing Pokey and someone else near me, and I went down to do a node,
Me.
and when I came back up from the node, Pokey was dead.
Well, so I was with you in lights, and
Yeah, I
I
remember
walked
seeing you in
and
there.
I walked past Constantine, and I walked down, and I didn't go over toward that door, and I'm on the node underneath the office right now. So if I had just apparently gone slightly to the left, I would have seen the body, is what I'm hearing.
You and I were both in prime position and didn't see shit.
Fuck me, okay. Well, I'm assuming that Fornea is over on the left side, because that's where I left her.
I'm in the
Or the right side, sorry, the right side.
I'm over in the left decontam right now.
Yes. Because walking out to go to lights, I passed by Fornea going into the decontam.
I mean, I guess I can't rule out that Ooze isn't alibi buddying me. I guess that's
I
possible.
don't know. I'm not trying to help.
But I don't have anything on that, so I'm not going to make any assertions.
I'm so confused as to how the body is there.
The only
Where
thing...
are the other people? We haven't heard from Melee Wizard, I think.
I'm in O2.
I'm in upper, I'm over by security more than anything. I had the,
He says lab.
I had the nav, and then I passed Ooze, and I went into,
Yes.
through the north entrance of,
Electrical.
So,
Yeah.
Electrical, thank you.
I'm
God,
so
I can't-
confused.
What are words?
I'm so confused as to who could have gotten this kill unless it's Leedsy. Like, what the fuck?
Deeves, when you say pylon, do you mean like the nodes where you have to do the little maze thing?
Pylon? I'm behind the 7 pylons, bitch. You'll never catch me.
You must construct more pylons.
Must construct more pylons. God, I haven't played StarCraft in ages. Never finished. I'm not really good at RTS, so I never really finished the campaign mode of StarCraft 2. I gave it a good, honest try. You know, it looked good. I liked it in general. I guess I don't have the attention span for. Oh boy, this. No kidding. Well, it's not going to get much easier than that. So I was right, I did have a download in that electrical. That's why I was there. Yay, memory. Both my tasks are over there. Deebs is dead. And Deebs has been found dead.
Lizzie and I were a goddamn unit.
Literally, we.
Alright, so I want y'all to know. I want y'all to know what happened at the start of this round.
Oh.
Is I went
This should be
immediately, all the doors had closed. I went immediately to lights, because I was like, this motherfucker's gonna call lights. And I fixed it. So I was at the lights. I want you to know that that's what happened this round.
I can confirm I did run into Ooze in the.
Yes, where's the body? Where's the body?
By the third water wheel below the office.
Okay, well, it's not Fornea then.
It is
'Cause
1000% not a Woods.
Fornea was the only one who followed me to my incredible quest.
Quest.
And what a great quest it was!
It's a successful quest, clearly.
It was a successful quest!
We have 80 seconds to decide a vote.
They're all
Okay, well, who's
very
left?
proud of you.
A-Woods, Constantine, and Melee Wizard? Okay, Constantine and Melee Wizard. Where were you two?
I was in...
I was in Lower Decontam on my way out.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
Oh!
Excuse me, what?
I'm sorry, that's
No.
not... I'm going to say
that's a
that
little
is a
harsh.
lie. I'm going to say that as a lie. And the reason being, I never saw you in specimens at any point. I did not pass you because I came in through Lower Decontam, nor did I see you through the corner of my peripherals as I was doing the fucking Simon Says. So no, I don't believe you.
Well, I didn't see you in Specimen either. I came in from the top, did the 1, 2, 3 thing, and then I was on my way out. And I'm in Lower Decontam right now.
We have to vote, because we haven't voted anyone out.
Okay, are we
choosing
voting
Melee.
blue or orange?
I think it's Melee Wizard, given what Constantine is saying. That's about all I got.
Alright, which portal color do you guys like the least? Blue or orange?
Orange, to be
I
honest.
just
Blue,
like
but I'm
orange. I'm
biased.
gonna vote Melee Wizard.
I voted.
The only way he could have been telling the truth is if he trailed behind me just far enough. I mean, if we die, we die. Well. Okay, well, that's the thing that happened.
Yep.
I got
Yeah.
guys. It happened.
That's how every
Alas.
game with me. That's how every imposter game with me and Fornea should be.
Indeed.
That's how it should go every time.
Uh-huh. That was great
I'm over
success.
here doing like all. I'm over here doing all the groundwork.
It's
Ooze
literally-
just doing
yeah.
complete smoke screen.
It's literally Fornea doing all the killing. I'm just like, I don't know.
Bye, Deebs.
As it
Deebs.
goes, me and Deebs were wondering here who did it, because Fornia did the both of us. And as soon as Fornia says,
Fornea, I don't know how you did it, Fornea. You were nowhere near any of the bodies.
I just popped into a vent and was just like looking around.
Fair enough. Okay.
Got stat, got back in.
I was just at the end of both rounds. I was like, oh, Fornea's with me. Cool.
And then when I came out of that vent, I was at Southern Decontam. So
how did that happen?
I don't know how that happened. But again, that's how every Fornia and Oozworm game should look, because y'all suck.
You have fun, Fornea. You have a little bit to go.
Yeah, I've
mean,
got
I
the
was-
timer up. I've got less than a minute and a half before it pops, whatever.
I was
format
at least
that takes.
aware enough to think that, oh, it could be an alibi buddy situation, but I'm not assertive enough to actually push that.
Right.
Fair enough.
All right, I'm gonna drop from the game just long enough for me to settle this, and then I'll be back afterwards.
Okay, we'll see you.
No worries.
In the meantime, hi, Sophie!
Hi, Sophie.
Hello and welcome. I
Yes.
kill things.
Even though she's not in the call.
Oh.
Yeah, Sophie, you joined the call, by the way.
Yeah.
Even if you're muted, you should join the call.
Tell Sophie I say hello once they arrive.
Indeed.
Yes.
That game was so easy. That was so
No
bad.
kidding.
Yeah. So that
I didn't do anything, and every time Fornea killed, 3 other people got sussed, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah. So that's clearly a case then that I must have left Deacon Tam just ahead. I must have been like literally just mere steps ahead. of
Okay,
me,
Sophie
like,
is
the whole
saying
time.
that the call is locked.
Oh, doesn't have to roll.
Sophie's saying she
Well,
doesn't the roll. There we
said
go.
anyway.
There it is.
Yeah, because she's got regular, doesn't have.
Well, she does now.
Well, she got dragged in.
Let me see here.
Power of
Okay.
getting
Well, that's all
dragged
set then.
Okay, we made. That might be the worst imposter win I've ever had. I
don't know.
didn't do anything.
That was a
I
strange thing that
didn't
happened.
do a goddamn thing. Because every time Fornea killed, 3 other people got sus, and I was next to Fornea, and I was like, okay.
We've had some
in.
pretty
It's true,
spectacular
four
ones.
people
We've
like
had
that.
some pretty spectacular ones, but that's up there. That one was.
I mean, you've pulled that off a few times where you've just
I just-
absolutely decided to do nothing and still got the win.
It wasn't even deciding to do nothing. I didn't have the chance to do anything, and
Guys.
Fornea kept killing,
Shut
and
for
I'm.
a second. Sophie, I added the roll so that you can come in and out of here on your own now, just so you know.
Yeah,
Alright, you can continue. I just wanted to tell her that.
That's
Too late.
good.
It's ruined now.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well,
let's-
Sophie's here now.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Let's get ourselves going on our next one. Funke is also here.
Funky is also here, but not in the room.
No, he is.
Oh, he is in the room.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, the naked pink guy.
Yes, you know. She was sound-
Excuse me, Dial was the naked pink guy.
Yeah, Dial was the
now-
naked pink guy.
But right now, P Funky is playing the role of Dial, the naked pink guy.
Okay, fair enough. The naked coral man.
Yeah.
That'll people
Until
be.
such time as Dial makes any sort of triumphant return.
I've taken his skin.
We do 2 from 8 to 13. So if we manage to get 13 people in here, we will get to 3 imposters.
If we manage to get 13 in 13 in here, I'll take my shirt off. I'll
Imposters.
if we manage to get 13 here, I'll take my shirt off. That's on stream. Live on stream, I'll strip down.
Technically, we have 9, and Joey did say he'd be here, so we're looking at double digits. It's not as
All
far
right,
off as you think.
not
Okay,
13
never
though.
mind.
Not 13 though.
If we
I'm
get
coming
to 12,
back in
I'm
because
dragging
evidently
Deeps
my
back in
place
here.
in queue is ridiculously astronomical.
Oh, Deeb's left. That's who the
Oh,
person.
don't
Okay, okay.
Yeah. If we get
I was
to
like,
12, I'm
someone
absolutely
left. I
dragging
was
it
like,
back in.
I'm coming back in. I'm coming back in.
Yay.
Because your number in line is 66,700.
yeah.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Trying to get the new FF14 download, are you?
No, I'm trying
Completely
to get,
tried to
an
get a
e-bike
Switch too.
from the state.
Don't get a
Even
fun
worse.
one.
Even worse.
Yep. Okay, one more on Polis.
Right. I'm disturbing.
Once more with feeling.
Expect me to change things for the next round. I didn't say that to the crew. Moo-ha, moo-ha, moo-ha-ha. Alright, let's see if the ritual is fulfilled. I will not be able to fulfill the ritual. Obviously, I am a crewmate. We'll see. if anybody else takes it upon themselves. I'm sure memory is not so bad that we would forget such a thing as our illustrious beloved ritual. Anybody? Okay, I don't trust you. I'll bypass the weapons for right now. Ooze is dead.
Oh no.
Okay.
Huh.
Found ooze at lights.
Okay.
And you didn't solve lights before calling the body?
No, lights was solved.
No, lights got solved.
It got solved? Okay, I was doing a task.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I have a question. That's for A-Woods.
I have a question too. For your answer, I just didn't want you to feel lonely. That's it.
I see. Cute. That's cute.
You're just waiting for someone to scare. Like, I'm just gonna be here with him, I guess. Maybe that'll make it feel better.
Yeah,
I
I was
thought
doing my
Fornea
scan
and-
and I decided, that's not the animation that typically plays when somebody steps up and has to wait. So I'm going to jump off of here and see if I have to wait. That's what I thought.
I think I saw Fornea between admin and office.
I went through specimen because I had to sort things down there. I can
She
say
did.
that I
I saw
did
her pop
see
out.
I did see A-Woods performing the hanky panky on the scanner though.
Yes, that's definitely what
Maybe
that
we
was.
have a shapeshifter.
I feel like that would have been a long shift.
That would have been because he
No, it was
followed
while
me
the
out.
lights were
too.
off. Like while the lights were off-ish, made it to office and was kind of waiting, and I saw
But I thought I
Fornea go by.
saw...
Also,
What's
has anyone
this
had a
building?
crew role?
Let me ask you. Let me actually ask you this: at the end of the round, there were only 4 people on the admin table: Leedsy and myself in admin, and 2 people in labs. Was that you too?
At the end of the round, no. I had just finished my node next to weapons. I had passed Polky at the
30 seconds.
intersection.
There were the 2 in labs.
And I saw that there were 2 people in O2 for a while, and I was wondering if there was a body in there, but then they both moved to lights.
Both to lights? Because I was there a moment ago, but I was enough to...
I'm sorry, Melee. We didn't let you talk about where the body was.
There was
I
that
said where
lights
the
you
body
said.
was.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
want
lights.
to My
So
bad.
At the lights, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I remember that now.
I was hoping to find out who the people in labs were, because then it was like, oh, probably not them.
Potentially, it's both of our silent partners. Hooray. Oh, I miss Amogus Bingo. One of these days, I will get my Twitch back, and we will have Amogus Bingo back. Hopefully in August. Yeah. Oh, yeah, noisemaker. Okay. Gotcha, Melee.
That answers roles, I guess.
Right.
Yep. Yep, I got the noisemaker. I was in the,
Yep.
I had just gotten into boiler room, heard the noisemaker, walked right up and saw Melee walking away from Fornea's corpse.
Oh my. Sounds like
Did
kids'
you
base
melee her
names.
or wizard her? Fucking get out of here.
Indeed.
Jesus.
The answer would be yes.
You know,
literally-
if you're gonna vote me out every round, you might as well be right at least once, right?
I mean, yes.
I literally saw all of that play out of the cams. I had like a perfect view where I saw Melee in the boiler room, and then Fornea comes up from the lower door, and she disappears up off camera, and then Melee disappears up off camera, and then Constantine comes wandering in.
And the thing is, I saw Constantine come up and was like, ah, crap.
It was like watching a silent soap opera.
Why didn't you use the vent?
Oh yeah.
When do I ever?
Yep, that's the thing that could have saved your
Like,
butt right
it's
there.
right there. I was right next to it.
I guess I'll just do this water wheel since I know what that was what that is now. Alright. Oh, that's what's different. That's right. I had ambient background music before. I knew it seemed quiet in here for some reason. I should probably reinstate that. Might use a different psych tune for that. Because, you know, that one is my Doomstream startup sound. Okay, everything else is on the right-hand side. Yeah, I'll have to grab that in between, grab something like that in between rounds here. All right. Okay, they're done. Alright, I guess now I'll scan. I mean, at this point, I'm probably about as close to being cleared as possible. So to that end, I'm good. Whether I'll live is another ballgame entirely. Okay, comms are done, and that was my last task anyway. Party and electrical. And Sophie's dead.
And Sophie's dead.
I see the ritual is finally fulfilled.
The ritual is completed.
Time.
On third water wheel.
Okay,
Pretty recent-ish, I'd say.
I just popped onto admin and I saw 3 people in electrical.
Yeah, that's me, Polky, and Funke. We all fixed the comms, and then we were all just following the leader each other.
Pretty much. Zam dun 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 dun.
Does anybody have a task left? I don't.
I do not.
I don't.
I don't, so it's someone who's dead, I guess.
Right, so there's 1 task left. We could probably let this ride.
Besides killing everyone, says Funke.
Okay, I swear
Well,
to God.
that's an excuse to vote Funky.
I guess it's Funke.
I mean, but Joey's not here, I suppose.
Yeah, Fee Funke
there
will
is
also be
that.
playing the part of Joey.
Oh,
And this is
Funky
how you
gets
vote!
an easy
I
win.
thought about it, but I
Come
decided
on.
not to. I decided not to tempt fate.
You're a coward imposter. You could have got an easy win on that one.
Alright, 1 task left. And this thing is done. I think it's A-Woods for the record.
Yeah!
Ah, it was Leedsy.
I'm just glad I fulfilled
It
the
was
ritual, 'cause
easy, yeah.
I realized very late that I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing? We have a new player. The new player must
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, don't kill me first,
And I
motherfucker. Kill the
spent,
new
the
person.
whole time just running around the map going, I saw Sophie a minute ago. Where did she go?
Okay, Lindsay, I have a question.
Hmm.
At the end of the first round, when I was on admin table, why didn't you kill me?
I didn't feel like being an imposter.
By the way, lights went back on a half second before the body gets reported. Melee Wizard says it's at lights. No one sus this Melee Wizard.
Well,
I mean,
The
I don't
thought
know
crossed
why
my
I
mind
reported
late.
instantly like that. I think it's because I saw someone coming into electrical and I kind of half panicked there.
Yeah, I was
Well, no,
gonna
I
say,
was
it's
on
like,
lights.
you
You
were
walked in
awkward,
and
didn't
killed
you?
me as I fixed lights, and everyone was like, "Oh, well, it must have been weird. I don't know."
It must have been weird.
I had a task up and I didn't notice the lights coming back. So
I was just
Also,
very
Melee
slightly.
Wizard, sorry for
I know,
being
but everyone else
terrible
corrected
player.
you,
I just-
Fornea.
I
Everyone else
feel like
corrected
killing
you.
well, yeah, but then like the whole thing,
Which
was
means
ending at
everyone
the
else
end.
knew.
I was just very slightly behind on all of my thoughts in that game because, like, I remembered about the ritual after we went to mute at the first round, and then I thought about Melee being
Melee
sus
doesn't know
for
about
that.
the ritual. That's why it killed me.
Yep.
Well, and Constantine, I saw you on the cams in the boiler room, and I was like, well, Melee's gone, I guess I need to go kill someone. And I started to go down, and then I thought I saw someone above me, and I'm like, wait, is there a witness up here? And Sophie and I are staring at each other, and I'm like, oh, it's Sophie. She's new, I'm not gonna kill her. And then I went, wait, she's new, I'm have to kill her.
No. And you got
It is
away with it.
law.
And you got away with it because no one looked there for 10,000 years.
I was so convinced, Pokey, that you saw Sophie's body on the cams, because the cams were going when I
Yeah.
killed her.
It was
And
just
so-
below the cams. It was just
Yeah.
below where the
Oh,
cams
yeah,
are.
so,
Yeah.
yeah, good thing.
And so for a second I danced in front of the camera, but I was like, well, I know someone's on the camera. Maybe by the time I get there, my cooldown will cool off. So I get to the camera, and I still had like 13 seconds. So I was just following Pokey around to kill him, and then we all went to the comms, and I'm like, oh, I guess comms is out. Because I've still kind of forgotten that.
I was so.
that's
Did you call comms Leedsy or did the other imposter?
That was
No, Melee did.
Okay, because I was like,
I
Leedsy
was-
would not call comms there. That's the worst call of all time.
I was just tinkering around with stuff.
Yeah.
I
It's
keep
like-
forgetting that
because I never-
sabotages are a thing.
Because I was.
I
just,
was
you know,
watching Leedsy and I was just like, that's not a good call, Leedsy. Like, what the-
Yeah, that was. I was just clicking random doors, doing comms at once. Just.
Well, don't-
'cause I
don't-
never
don't
do-
do
'cause I never
comms.
do
It's-
I never
I
do
was
sabotages, so
amazed.
I was just tinkering around with it.
I was amazed when there was just the pile of people on comms. Leedsy didn't just kill someone and then.
Well, Leedsy had just killed Sophie at that point.
I was watching
still
the whole
cooling
thing.
down.
It was like just finishing or had just finished. Like there was
My
time.
cooldown expired like right before her body was called. I didn't have a chance.
Timing.
Okay, well, fine.
That happens.
I saw my Steam notifications that Joey has started booting up the game, so I assume
Oh.
he'll be here any second.
So we're waiting for Joey. Okay.
It was so funny when you were saying, "Oh, imposter, you coward! You should have voted," and I'm like, "But I did." We needed to get one more person to meme.
I thought about
We
it.
need to get
but-
Joey in here
Yes,
so
I
that
know.
we can vote out Funke and Joey. That's right.
Yes, we need
That's
proper
right.
Yes, we need to get Joey in here. Meme vote prime.
I thought the meme vote was for me.
You're the
No, no.
no. We would have won if you were the meme vote.
Yeah, no, the meme votes have always been Joey and Milk.
And
Constantine,
Funke
you
and
were the original
Funke
meme vote.
and Funke.
Yeah.
Don't leave Funke out of that
A bit
description.
of Funke, but Funke is also the imposter in killing.
I would say
people
Funke is
in
not the
crowd.
meme vote. He's the no one knows who the imposter is. Let's vote Funke vote.
Yeah,
Which is worse than a meme vote, honestly.
yeah.
It's
I
what I did
recall
the
his
first round,
bingo
honestly.
space on my thing was different than Joey and Milk votes.
I assume we're going to wait until the lobby dies for Joey.
I'm gonna give him a few more seconds here.
I'm okay with that. I'm just making sure that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We will send
Gator
you in the lobby for a
Man!
gator.
I'll get up and grab myself a glass of tea, and if
What?
he's not back by the time I am-
takes my computer 12 minutes to load up Among
Oh,
Us.
Cons, before you go,
Yes.
He's
Cons,
busy
you
downloading
still
all the
there?
kombucha.
Constantine left to get a cup of tea, I think.
I mean,
Uh,
he's
yeah,
only
I-
like 10 feet away.
Okay.
I've
Not
been to his
yet.
house. It's not big.
Okay.
So scream at him. That's it.
All right. So, Const, you may get an enjoyment out of this line of thought, this fact.
I don't think he can hear you. Also, Funky, you're right. I've watched Joey play GeoGuessr. He plays on a potato. That's his computer is a literal potato with a screen on it. And unlike me, he's actually trying to get it right in GeoGuessr. And so he's fucking taking 45 fucking minutes to move 6 feet in Russia or some shit. And I'm like, Joey, give it up, man. I assume Constantine will be back anytime soon.
One day.
Okay, I have my
he's
tea
really
and I have
tempted away.
returned. What was this?
Hello,
line of-
Constantine.
What was this line
Okay,
of
so-
thought?
Well, Forneo wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, so you are familiar with the existence of the game Tunic, yes?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
What if I were to tell you that right now the lead developer of Tunic is streaming La Mulana for the first time?
Oh no!
Oh,
kidding.
that's perfect.
That's beautiful.
He
Then
really
Con-
likes the game,
give
and
up
he's,
on the
and he's
fucking Among Us
photographing the entire map for the whole game by hand as he goes.
Oh god! I was.
That
On a
sounds
blind
sounds like some shit the lead developer of Tunic would do. Is what
Yes.
that sounds like.
That's the best part!
Yeah,
I-
Joey.
I watched Nintendezi doing La Mulana and taking copious notes and maps and everything, and he had inadvertently activated hard mode the whole time, and it was his first playthrough. It was fucked
Oh,
up.
boy.
Oh,
He did it though. He did it.
Well done.
Oh yeah, and
also,
Fornea,
Tunic
you,
is the first game where I actually had to pull out the patch of post-it notes and cover my whole table and try to draw some maps.
There's Joey. There he is.
How are ya?
We've been waiting, Joey. Welcome.
Yeah, but
Fornea,
Joey
you may
arrived,
also-
but then P-Funk went AFK.
you may also be interested to know, Fornea, that Syke is currently playing La Mulana on his.
Well, Funky, yeah, he is. Also,
Really?
Funky is
Last
always
I
AFK.
hated La Mulana.
Oh, he doesn't love it. He's
He
just
doesn't
playing.
love it. Yeah.
We didn't say he liked it. He's just
Yeah.
playing it.
I'm
It's-
surprised that he would do it, given how much I know
Come
Syke
on.
doesn't like the game.
Hey, I played Spelunky with Syke despite hating that game.
I think Sykes said he has kind of a
Back.
love-hate
Debunk is
relationship
back.
with it, and he's
Yes.
kind of using this playthrough to kind of confirm it one way or the other.
Trying to figure
Mr.
stuff out.
Biggs.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I've got
I can respect that.
I've got to find a little time to be in the call with him for a little bit longer than I was last time. Not that I can help him a whole lot, even if he wants it, but you know.
Yeah, I solved all the puzzles for you.
Yes, you did. And I'm the imposter. Oh boy. Doopy doop doop doo. Doop doo. I don't know if Sophie is. I don't know what Sophie's level of experience is in the game as a whole. Let alone anything else, so. I don't know, let's just do that. There she goes. Oh, I guess so wrapped up in everything else that I didn't, didn't remember to put the, music on. Okay, good, Sabo.
As I suspected.
Oh,
what the
get
fuck?
the fuck?
Okay.
Just like that?
Well,
Coming in hot.
anyone have eyes on A Wizard or Melee Wizard in the last 10 seconds?
Only people I saw in the last
Anyone?
10 seconds were Sophie, Leedsy, and Polky.
Same.
Yep.
I feel like I could say that none of the kills were Joey, unless this happened at the very, very end of the round. Which I suppose doesn't clear Joey, because I suppose he could have. So Joey and I were in comms together. Shortly after comms got fixed, we both took the zip line down. I decided I'm going to look for bodies on the beach, because I bet there's some shit out there. And Fornea is dead at the Frisbee.
Wow,
All right.
So that kill wasn't Joey, I can tell you that, but I don't know about the other ones.
Kind of had to spot that point. He had people still sus in that case. But
So even then, this kill had to have happened somewhat recently, because I did 4 tasks on the beach at the start.
Lindsay, by the way, did you see what I did?
I don't know what you did, but we've been walking together for a hot minute.
Yeah.
When you say a hot minute, do you mean the whole round?
Since we got to the top of the zip line.
Yeah, after I fixed.
That's not the whole round.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you how long.
So everyone's sus. Awesome, great.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
I think everyone's automatically sus.
Well, they had 3 kills, but if anyone had been with each other the entire round, they wouldn't be sus. And it doesn't sound like that happened.
Right.
No, probably
I mean,
not.
that's still not even really true because the imposters can alibi each other.
Exactly. But at least we'd know that some people were alibying each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we're on 7. Let's fucking go, baby.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Joey didn't get the kill on the beach, but I don't know if he's imposter or not.
Kill on the
Considering there are
beach.
2 other options
I'm
where
on
he could have. Yes.
everybody.
Okay, that went unexpectedly. But you know what? Sometimes that works out. You know, sometimes you just let Ooze control the conversation. You just kind of let it go. I remember how to do these things. His office is active. Oh, there we go. Okay. Wee. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do that. Oh,
Okay,
no,
Funky, what are you doing? What?
no
Funky,
deal.
what are you doing?
No, my husband.
Okay.
Please just tell me what you're doing, Funky. Please just tell me what you're doing.
Okay, I've got an itchy trigger finger, and there's
No, but
near
so
death.
the fucking noisemaker went off so long, and he was just standing on the body.
Well, and I saw you and I were running toward it, and then I saw Funke running toward me back up, which would be away from it.
He did run away from it at the end, but the noisemaker was off for like 5 seconds before I ran over to it. And I don't want to blame Funke here. I don't want to.
I saw the body fall while I was finishing crystals, then I saw the alarm. I was hoping to catch the killer, so I was loitering around.
We're loitering around. Well, you went the wrong way, motherfucker. That's...
Where's everyone else?
I was
Everyone
up.
else,
I
mean
was.
Constantine and Sophie.
Yeah, Constantine and Sophie, please. That's
I am fishing.
the vent from right where
That
Joey
leads right up
died
to
goes to the fishing.
Yes,
To
it
be
does.
fair.
That's fair. But I mean, I've been at the end of the dock for a hot second, so and it's not in visual range.
Sophie, where were you?
I was at the lookout to fix the comms,
Look out to fix the comms.
and then I saw.
And you went nowhere else?
I was gonna go to communications because I have a task there.
Okay.
You can at least confirm that Sophie was on the lower comms at the start of the round, but that
There's still
was
2
only
up.
at
We
the
haven't
start of the
voted
round.
anyone. There's still 2 up.
Yeah.
The best thing we've got is that Funke is at the standing
ooh,
over
That's
the
not
body
the
with a
best thing we
bizarre
got. That's
story.
not the best thing we
Ooze,
got.
are you thinking Funke or Constantine? Because I'm torn.
I don't know. I'm thinking Constantine because honestly, if Funke did that, I want him to win.
I did all my right side tasks at the start. So I went straight left from the.
You know what?
whatever.
Funke, take the win, please. Honestly, I'm sus of Sophie too, but I want Funke to win. I want Funke to win if this is wrong.
To win by standing on a body.
Yes. He never gets it. He never gets it. Oh.
Mm.
Well, and my kitty is sad. Let's do that to start off here. Let me find my partner. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. There. Oh, we're a shifter, huh? Very good.
No!
Funkhead.
I was just approaching the frickin' thing. Me killed Ooze, so you saw a shapeshifter is what I'm getting from that.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Sophie, your defense?
I'm gonna say this is over.
My
It's
defense
time for voice acting.
is that I was in communications.
Oh.
You're at comms right now, like on top of the tower?
Yeah, because that's the task I was trying to do.
Funke
Well,
says,
that's not true,
"Yep,
because I was just
Lookout."
approaching the upper comms, so... And there's not a soul there. I was just about to hop on the upper comms to fix it. So I'm voting for Sophie. And Sophie is either going to hold us hostage or take the plunge.
Oh, well. It was a good effort.
Nothing I could have really done because
I got you both. I got you both.
immediately.
Yeah, not
You're
the...
imposter, you're bitter potato soap.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Either way, pick fucking wins.
Funky.
I got them both.
So, Sophie, I would just like you to know that you killed me so hard I had to throw the frisbee twice.
That's awesome.
I killed almost in front of Ooze, and then he walked away.
I was just running around looking for bodies. But in the end, I was like, it's Constantine and Sophie. In the end, I got it.
Sophie caught the frisbee and threw it back so hard you died.
Decapitated.
I thought I was playing frisbee, not Tron.
Oh, wow.
It's not how
You were actually playing Among Us for there.
Tron Among Us.
Tron Among Us.
Ron Mungus.
You-
If
you
I had
think
said I was
you
literally
think I would
anywhere
have
else,
an
I might have pulled
advantage in
off.
that arrangement because I have done so much Tron bullshit over my life.
God, I remember playing the old ancient Tron arcade game way back.
Like, I have... The amount of time I spent playing Tron Deadly Discs on the Intellivision, okay?
Dang.
Wow.
I have also played Mazatron. That one is bad. I've played Tron Solar Sailor.
Boo.
That one is neat, but also kind of bad.
What you're saying is there really has never been a good Tron game.
No, that is patently false. Deadly Discs is pretty great for just like an arena score attack game.
Okay, so they've made one good game.
The funny
Also,
thing
Tron
is, when it comes
2.0
to-
exists.
When it
Does
comes
And
to
Tron
reviewing
2.0 is
video
pretty-
games,
is pretty
good
solid.
and bad are not mutually exclusive, which is the
does
fun part.
does Kingdom Hearts 2 count?
I'm not going to count that one, but the Space Paranoids level did give me a certain kind of happy.
Still never played a Kingdom Hearts game. Alas.
Me neither, and I just sold the only ones I had, so I have no shot anymore.
Kingdom
I
Hearts
mean,
is
they're
good.
on Steam now.
Yeah,
That's true.
you can get
I
like
had
all
Kingdom
of them
Hearts 1
for
and 2
like
for
$100.
PS2
Happy
for
Sabbath!
years, and I never played them, and I just sold them on Mercari the other day.
Raven's so upset with that game, he'd go on a rant for 3 hours if you started out on it.
Also, for the record, for Tron 2.0, I wrote an article about that.
It's not something I hear every day. Uh-oh, mushroom mix-up. I'm A-Woods, but with a crown. Polky's dead.
What? Where? What?
In the splash zone. I'm so annoyed because while I was pumping iron, I saw someone shapeshift at the bottom, but all I saw was like the egg, so I don't know who it was. And then Mushroom Madness happened anyway, so I'm like, oh, I'm extra fucked, so I just reported the body anyway.
Well, it weren't me. I didn't even realize Mushroom Madness happened because I'm fucking fishing.
I definitely know that mushroom happened, but I didn't see this shape-shifting thing that Lazy claims to have seen.
It was like at the
Well,
very
where were you,
bottom of my
Corneo?
screen.
I was pumping
think-
iron.
You were pumping iron too. Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember
And then
seeing
the
you
kill
there
was
because
also at the very bottom.
I had the sandcastle, then I fucked off to the east. I was... I as I passed the fire pit, there was somebody kind of ahead of me that was being a leadsy with a suit. So I don't know who that was. And there were two
I
others.
was the one with I was the one who changed into Leedsy, and I was going to follow the person who was changed because I saw them kill.
Oh.
And the body was called, so I couldn't just follow them to see them change.
So not Sophie then. Who else? Where's everyone else then? I guess Joey, A-Woods, Funke, and Melee Wizard haven't spoken yet?
I pulled away from the splash zone toward the fire pit.
Were you with somebody?
heading
Because
towards
there were two people that were behind
There were
me.
There were two others. Hold on. There were two people who appeared to be heading down into the jungle, and I think
Yeah, I was one of
one
them.
was heading toward the meeting room.
Yeah, there were so many.
Do
people
you know who those
still
were,
in the
Joey?
zone that I
Of
can't
course,
believe
I don't
this
know who.
happened right there.
I don't.
No, it was
Mix up.
it was mushroom time.
It was mushroom time. Okay. Again, I didn't realize Mushroom Madness went out because I went straight to fishing and I'm on fishing. I don't have a single task in Splash Zone or Cafeteria.
I was in upper engine. I got the pipes.
I
Skip.
don't think there was a shifter. I don't.
I
know what
swear I
Lisa's on
saw an
about.
egg pop.
Well, interesting.
I did not see any such thing.
Sounds like it wasn't Sophie then, given the information, and maybe Joey.
Oh, yeah, that is everything I had to do on that side of the world, so we're going to have to go... Oh, I need to add another task. At 4, 2, and 1 with 10 people, we're not... whoops. We need to balance back out. Typically add another task in that sort of situation. And I still haven't set new music up. Whoops. That fast. Hi, A Woods. I was just leaving. Okay. Two-part tasks! Two-part tasks! Yeah? with A-Woods again. And ooze. Whoops. Oh, right. 5-second delay. Right. I forgot. Why did you go over here? Put in here. Nobody in here. Interesting. What was A-Woods doing? I have questions. I don't have any really good answers. Oh, I actually don't need that. Oh, wait, yes I do.
Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. P-Funky has been dead for 10,000 years. P-Funky was the kill wasn't Joey and it wasn't Leedsy. We were all in labs together and I saw the fucking vitals and P-Funky was dead and those two had just left. And then Joey came out with me and we fixed reactor together.
No, Leedsy was the one who fixed reactor.
Leedsy
with
fixed
you,
reactor.
where
Oh, Leedsy fixed her. Well, Joey was following me out of
I was hiding in a bit
of the room. But Joey's the engineer, by the way. Joey's in bits.
I saw it
He's
too.
the engineer. I've seen him bet 16 fucking times.
Okay, that answers the question I was about to have because I left Joey in lower comms.
Joey's
and he
the engineer.
in upper comms.
Yeah, I was gonna hide in case someone killed Constantine.
Just before reactor went off, where was everyone? Fornea?
I'm at the lookout.
Just before reactor went off is my question.
Constantine, Joey, and I were up on top of the comms mountain.
Joey, did you see
Just
Fornea
before reactor went off.
Joey, did you see Fornea
just
before you
before.
left?
Left where?
Before you left lookout.
No. The only person
Joey was with me when Funky
Constantine.
died. Don't talk to Joey.
Well, you asked for right when the
Right when reactor went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened 3 seconds after I saw Funky was dead.
Oh,
So,
you mean the first time, not the current time.
the first... Oh, is it going off right now? I didn't even realize.
Yes, it
We
is.
just got another one.
Okay, sorry. I was looking for the body so hard I didn't even realize. The first time reactor went off, that's when I'm talking about.
I was in front of closed door to upper comms, and Fornea was right by me. I also saw A-Woods in the general lookout mining pit vicinity around, again, 2 closed doors.
Melee Wizard, do you remember where you were the first time reactor went off?
I think I was near like the meeting room-ish kind of area.
Oh, thank
Interesting.
I can
God.
confirm that
Memory
A-Woods
held.
was by the big rock where he says, because I had just gone up the ladder when the reactor went off for the first time, and I had to stand at the ladder and wait for the cooldown. So
the
could
body's
come
at the
down.
zip line. I don't know how it was there for that long. Bottom zip line. It was there for fucking 2 full minutes. And no one found it.
Well, the only thing I can tell you offer on my end was...
It wasn't Joey and Leedsy for that kill. That's all I know.
Yeah, I headed east into the fungal because all my tasks were on that side, and that was that. Very interesting. Number of door closures. And back up to comms. Finish my tasks. And we've got mushroom mix-up. I don't even know who I am anymore. Oh, I got that one. I actually didn't think I was going to. Alright. Bodies. Found a body.
Oh my god! I just saved myself from the imposter by stepping on a mushroom, and I think they thought I went the wrong way. Joey died just as the mushroom madness happened, and I got super lucky.
Where?
I don't know.
Right at the door.
I was on the vitals.
Right at the door to lookout.
Right at the door to lookout. Wouldn't
Any-
be A-Woods then?
Anyway, shapeshifter confirmed because I came running at me.
Leedsy, I saw someone during the mushroom mix-up who was sitting on vitals mixed
That
up.
was
Was
me.
that you? That was you. Okay. If the kill is actually on the lookout, then this wouldn't be A-Woods, because A-Woods and I are in the dock area.
I don't
Kitchen
like that.
area.
I fished and I cooked.
Yep, I came up the
If Leedsy is telling the truth and this mix-up happened before or as the mushroom mix-up happened.
Yeah, the mushroom
it
mix-up
was, like,
happened as I
just
was
after-
as I was looking for my signal in my last task at Upper Comms.
Okay, and you said this was at lookout.
The door to lookout specifically.
The door to lookout. Okay, it would be very difficult for it to be A-Woods because the vents don't go there.
Well, and
Correct.
I don't believe Constantine is an imposter just because, one, he's been very vigilant in his behavior, and he's had 8 opportunities to kill me. I'm kind of feeling Fornea and Melee Wizard just by process of elimination.
Same, and also I've noticed a lot of door closures.
Oh, that's
Profiling.
profiling, and you know
I
it.
know, and it's great, isn't it?
I mean, that applies equally to A-Woods, because A-Woods hits doors too. I'm just going to remind.
Yeah, that's very much true.
It
But
does.
Fornea defends
You're
herself.
the 2 door merchants, but I don't think this one was A-Woods.
That being said, Leedsy said that, oh, I swear I saw, a shifter early on, and, I couldn't not see what Leedsy was talking about.
I'll put it
then.
this way: either Leedsy is lying unbelievably, because I saw Leedsy right when the mushroom mix-up happened on vitals.
Sure.
Because I walked underneath the thing. I'm voting Fornea. I'm voting Fornea. If Leedsy did a masterclass, then fair enough.
Yep. Oh, that reminds me. I need to... Oh, the wobbly shorts. Ah, shiza. Ah, those were 2 of my favorite clips. What Leedsy does, though. No, I'm going with that. Hoping, at least. Well, I'm in an exact wrong place to be able to deal with this nonsense.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
A-Woods, give us some information, please.
In front of the reactor, I was dancing a whole bunch in the meeting room. I figured I should be polite and solve the reactor, and Leedsy was dead there.
Constantine, where were you?
I had gone over to the left-hand side, just kind of look around, I guess, and I was approaching the reactor when the body was called. I just...
Where were you wandering around on the left-hand side?
Beach. I ducked in, looked at the bottom, the fishing area, and then, yeah, I wasn't there for long, and then the freaking thing was called. I ran up, zip-lined, zipped down ladders, because it was definitely taking entirely too long, and, yeah.
Hello, yes, I would like to point out that Melee Wizard and Fornea voted together last round.
I do
notable.
think it's Melee Wizard. From the start of this round, I thought it was Melee Wizard, but you never know.
Okay, if we want to make it interesting, I danced on Leeds's body for a little bit just for fun.
Yeah, fair enough.
dancing to Happy Days.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do that sometimes, motherfucker. That's
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with it.
Constantine, you made me sus, it made me sad. The words you said made me sus, and it made me sad. But yeah, I'm voting Melee Wizard. We'll
Yeah,
see
I didn't exactly have the brightest idea there in that round.
I know, but you were just like,
wandered over to the
because I was.
For the record, I would just like to throw out that no, I did not shapeshift into that first round. So Leedsy is actively hallucinating on that one.
I swear I saw an egg pop.
Nope, I'm the shifter, and I did not shift the first round.
I guess I just had a vision of your evil.
The vision of the
Premonition! Your mother said
What I
yourself
had
a
was
little
fungus
wizardry.
justice, and it was denied by Wizard doing nothing except faking tasks all around.
Excuse
What
me,
a mess.
I saw no. I have this magical ability to avoid everybody at all times. Like I saw nobody
Yes.
for like 90% of that freaking round.
I don't
Happens
know.
if I'm
Yeah.
imposter, happens if I'm crewmates. Kind of why I don't really have any information to give because I never see anything.
Don't worry,
Well,
for
then
an
you say
Melee
that.
totally
That's
avenged you.
information.
James is how it goes.
Well, I've been appreciating your presence.
But
I
yeah,
will say it was
I
amazing that no
Phantom
one
and
found Pokey's body forever.
I was the first one found!
Shit.
Yeah, but it took a while.
Like,
I'm too
genuinely, like,
Oh, right, music.
my sabotages came back twice before Funke was found. I killed Sophie, and I was looking for a third. And then I got really
Right.
sad when the round got called, and I saw that that was all that had happened in that span of time.
Oh,
I mean, it's
before I
like it's
forget.
hard to kill anyone if I never actually cross paths with anybody in the whole time.
Use vents!
Fornea, I gotta ask, when
Knowing
when I
my
saw-
luck, anytime I vent, I'm gonna pop up and somebody's gonna be right there, and I get caught, and I don't have.
You can
engineer
see
experience.
before you do that. Leedsy, what's up?
when you were running at me as me, and I stepped on the mushroom to blind us, is that what saved me? Did you just chase me the wrong way?
No, I was going the right way after you. You left the cloud, and I was like, okay, that's the direction I thought you were going. I still had 15 seconds on my kill cooldown, so I couldn't do anything. Okay, that's not true. I had 9 seconds, and I'm fairly confident I would have beaten you to the button again, but the body got called.
I wasn't running to the button. I didn't know who it was. I was just trying to live.
Well, sure, but getting to the button would save you.
I'm back.
My brain was sewn out there. I was just trying to live. I wasn't
Leedsy,
going toward the button. I was going toward the kitchen.
Leedsy, I have a request, because I feel like you'll probably have these among the various in sundry clips and shenanigans of my old stream that you have. Send me the 2 wobbly Among Us's. You know the
The
ones.
speed runs.
The speed runs. Yes, those need to go up on YouTube.
Yes, I have them. I'll send them.
I cannot believe I don't have them, but it's like there's some weird, wild stuff that I don't have, because who
I know
thought
for
that
sure.
my Twitch would go nuke?
I know for sure where one of them is because it's already been in a compilation. Pretty much anything past my current compilations, I'm reluctant to go through just because it's literally hundreds of clips. But the first one in particular, I know exactly where it is, so I can send you that.
Thank you.
Right, happy stabbings!
I'll see if there's anything else I can freaking think of, because man, there's so much. Oh, I think this is much better ambient music. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll pokey. Game. I didn't want 3 imposter rounds. I just didn't. Oh, wow. The game insists, apparently, that I be, impostore. Funky's AFK. Everybody's still alive. Oh, door's closed. I haven't gotten any rolls yet, I've noticed. Oh, they found the gator.
I'm so lonely.
So, A-Woods, are you keeping Funke warm over there in cargo?
Yeah. I figured I'd be polite. I think Joey may have been engineer too, because I saw him move towards the vent while I was on security for a little bit.
I might be fucked, by the way, depending.
Oh, right. Right, this was right where, this is right at the photo lab where I think Sophie was right on top of that here. Why did you report that one?
Uh-oh.
Where'd you say the body was?
Right in the photo lab? I was dipping a
dark
photo
room?
in there and,
Yeah, in the main hall.
Yeah,
came
in
out,
front
but
of
he wasn't
Dark Room,
there.
Main hall in front of dark room. Okay.
Yeah.
I can confirm I did see Sophie coming down that ladder, or at least I think that was Sophie, after I had run into Const at the electrical medical door after checking that everyone was alive.
Yeah, I saw Sophie coming from that direction, too.
I was going to develop the photos, and then I saw Polky there, and I stood with Polky because I was afraid someone was going to kill them during the lights out. And then when I walked out, I saw the body, and I was trying to report it, but the A button doesn't report, and I realized, oh, there's a different button for that.
How am I alive, says Funke?
Because A-Woods was keeping you warm.
Yeah, like half of everybody went by you, and I just stood there and looked at you for a hot minute there, too.
Don't you see people in the main hall when you're in the dark room, though?
If you're in the
I
dark
don't
room, you
remember.
cannot see outside of it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh.
Unless
okay.
you're imposter.
Goodness.
I didn't see a single person other than the fact that I spawned with Constantine. That's why when the meeting came together, I was like, I'm so lonely because I haven't seen anyone.
Well,
Alright, well, that doesn't sound like much to be had here.
well, hopefully Sophie can get a figured out button.
Also, I saw in the chat that Ooh said BRB. Did we get him killed while he was away?
No, that was before the round.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm not cooked. What makes me sad is I am on the airship and I don't get to do a murder burger yet. Spread out pretty well. Oh, Ooze got killed making a burger. Definitely don't want to deal with any of that nonsense. I need to get out of here fast. Meh! That's still a little too much shenanigans for me. Nobody dead yet. Oh, holy crap.
I see.
Funky died on the right side.
Oh, good.
Did he?
Does anyone see who left the right side thing and went down through main hall? Did anyone happen to catch that?
No idea.
I would assume Pokey, considering Constantine and Sophie were on the left side.
All right, let me ask you this. The admin table was reporting 4 people in the gap room for an extensive period of time. If Funky was dead, then who were the remaining 3 in there? Because I know the person who left and did the kill did rejoin that room eventually. So who was in
Can I
there?
give you pathing?
I can only tell you that when I got up to the left-hand side, there was nobody there. I had solved the left-hand side.
Strangely, it said 0 out of 2, but whatever. Funky and
The
myself were in
code did
security.
change, and I got off of it.
Me and Funke were at the viewing deck, and I followed them to security. And when I looked at the monitor while they were doing their task there,
Best part about that is I'm
I
not
saw
wrong.
Polky poof into nothing.
What color was the smoke?
I think it was white or gray.
Do you have any form of color
Red
blindness?
gray.
No,
Okay.
but I wasn't paying attention to what the poof looked like. That was
Well,
just-
when someone is the Phantom, the color is going to be the color of the player, and if
Uh-oh.
and so it's going to match the color of whoever it was. And white and gray are not valid colors for this configuration of people.
I'm still willing to vote on Pokey.
And when I
From
was
my
just
point of
passing
view,
by, he was
myself
enough to
and
the
Funky
side.
were in security. We branched off of main hall. He went right, I went left. I saw Constantine and Sophie on the left side. That left you and Pokey.
By the way, Ooze's body is in the kitchen
Correct, I saw it
near
there.
the trash bag.
Yeah, I saw the skeleton earlier. Well, I don't like my chances now. Let's do a Sabo. I mean, that's all I can do at this point is just try to get a couple of kills. Yep, no, I'm cooked now for sure. Yep, there we go.
Constantine, get out of here.
I basically didn't have really a whole lot of options left at that point. Let's kill the first person I see and hope that I have enough time to kill another.
Well, unfortunately, I was on the admin table and saw, there are some people here. Okay, one split off to go fix the lights. There's 2 left. I'm gonna go see who's remaining.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Fournet would have been the right call.
Probably.
Yeah, I didn't really think to the extent of, oh, right, maybe I should go to admin and see if Fournet is there and just do something about that if that's the case. Oh well.
Please never let me have Phantom. It seems like it's more a problem than
Yeah,
anything else.
you should. Why do you keep doing it before you kill?
Yeah, you're supposed to do it
I
after you
did
kill.
I killed this time.
You can't kill while you're Phantom. Do it after.
I did it after every time.
Well, you didn't the time I caught you. Like,
Yeah, well, I came out of the vent, then killed you, then Phantom, and then vented out.
Yay,
I'm
I'm
gonna
back.
see if.
no, you killed me
Okay.
successfully. I'm talking about the other game.
I'm gonna see
Okay, I
if
learned
dinner
from
is
that at
served.
least.
If so, I'm gonna go grab that real fast. I'm gonna.
You
stay
just
in the
seem to always get caught through the wall.
Roger that.
Seemingly.
I mean, that time I think you were kind of cooked because, there was already one corpse on the right side of the gap room.
Yep. And P-Funky was coming around the corner. He thought, hey, that Pokey hasn't reported body. Probably
Yeah,
the killer. So I thought
Watching
that's
that
another
unfold
body
was
to
very
pile.
impressive. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty awesome.
I don't even care that I was a body. I'm like, that was good.
If there had only been one person on the panel with me on the left-hand side, I'd have been able to shank them too, because my cooldown had come up by then.
Well,
I don't even know how you got away with killing Leedsy on the right.
I'm surprised I did too. I expected
no,
to
but
get
no,
busted.
no one came by for 10,000 years.
And then the person that comes by is my partner.
Yeah.
he was burning the body.
Now I thought it popped over there here, so you might win on the timer alone. If somebody comes back, I shake them down, and well, no. Well.
I actually felt like I felt like I was kind of fortunate to get away with killing Joey, because my decision making was not that great. Because apparently, though, I got away with it because Fornea didn't remember that I had gone up the ladder at that point, and because I passed Fornea, I went up the ladder, and she went left, and I faked a shower, jumped back out there, killed Joey, and vented. But I felt like I should have been cooked in the first round, but what can you do?
You can win.
I almost got there.
You came mighty close.
I mean, I had my one imposter win. That was a pretty sound victory. I've gotten 3 imposter rounds, which is 2 more than I would have wanted.
I mean, me and Fornea had the worst imposter win of all time, so I'm good. Like, we don't.
Crack.
Are we waiting for someone?
Fornea.
Fornea. Okay.
Oh yeah, she went in search of food.
Indeed.
Indeed, we trust.
In the meantime, let me see if I can find that clip.
Excellent.
I'm back.
Yeah,
I have.
Well,
they
so much
killed
for that.
Luz. I thought at least you learned from that last one. You can't for them after a kill.
Right then. We got time for a couple of more. Let's get rolling.
Right. Happy stabbings.
Alright. Let's go.
Yeah, I think this winds up being the right stuff here. Some nice ambient. Some nice ambience. This is a track that Psych did.
That is a very loud munching.
I said I had chili.
Chili in a while. I actually have a can of Woodward Avenue chili in my pantry.
Also, what do you mean loud? I don't chew loud.
Well, my
Well known that
apologies.
Fornea has a very dainty jaw.
Is that or Pokey's fox ears are just picking up everything?
Or Pokey's a damn liar.
Really?
Laying the line and Joey's dead.
Tell me more.
Yes, do go on, please.
Joey the swirly.
Well, now we can't trust his testimony.
Who orders extra lettuce on a
Objection,
burger?
Your Honor.
Well, where's the body, Polky?
You're not
Yeah,
coming on to
somebody gave you a
my. I
swirly
don't
right
trust
in front of the
you.
toilets.
In the toilets.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
worked.
the
This
bathroom.
worked. Okay.
So, about that, I did just pass by there not too long ago, and I saw Sophie was cleaning a toilet. I didn't see any sign of Joey anywhere.
P-Funky
Stop.
says they're at kitchen.
I don't know why Funky is lying, because they're not at kitchen. They're in the fucking lower viewing deck. But that's, But that's technically correct. You could
I mean, technically,
you could just said
correct's
where
the
you
best
okay,
kind.
yeah, that's what, yeah.
I mean,
Me and Funky are both at lower viewing deck. I just walked into kitchen.
all right.
Me and
I
Fornea were at Cargo Bay for a while.
I had a something. I think it was a download, and then I did lights.
I
Maybe it was
started.
wires.
I
don't know,
started in the
something
kitchen.
involved.
I made a double lettuce burger for some god awful reason.
Yeah.
I'm currently in the vault. I think I finished the download panel. I might not have though, but I did dress up my mannequin.
I just washed off in the decontam shower. I approached from the left side. I passed ooze on the way.
Did you?
I did.
At the very start of the round, I did pass you.
I passed you in the engine room.
I never went into the engine room.
Well, I walked past someone that looked a lot like you.
Okay.
I started.
You mean at the very start of the round, right?
Well, not the very start. I did a couple tasks before I did it.
Anyway.
Well, okay. Well, then
so
that's whatever.
I
Yeah,
did
talk
not
more
see
about the other side.
Pokey or Joey at any point. I did see Sophie in that path, so I'm not buying this.
I was thinking
I
of
voted
laundry.
for Fornea's sake.
Skip.
You'll see the.
No, I
clues
do
in the
believe Leedsy's story. I was just the timing's weird. That's
Melee Wizard, you went to the cockpit a few minutes into the round, right?
a few minutes.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so I was over there because I saw him go that way.
Let me go back. I did finish that. Good. Yay! Also, it's still weird playing this thing in full screen. Because, yeah. I mean, I got so used to playing everything in windowed mode, and the new computer, everything's just being full screen, but it's like, well, actually, you know what? I could probably get away with this. So I think I might actually have a plan to finally sit down and record these FF7 Rebirth videos I've been keep talking about. Might actually record that next week. Next week will be the last time for end of summer that I won't have Constantine.
What's up, Funky? Where's the body? Leedsy in the bathroom.
Another bathroom kill. What the hell?
Jesus.
So for the record,
Polky, where did you come from?
From electrical. P-Funky was there with me. I headed up the ladder while P-Funky went off to the right.
Okay. So the person who got this killed and then ran away down into Cargo Bay then. So Melee Wizard and I were in the records room when the thing went off. Melee Wizard went and did it. I stayed in records. And Polky just ran past me, I guess from the bottom.
so I can verify that Melee Wizard was on the right. The platform was on the left. A-Woods and I were both over there. A-Woods was in the meeting room initially. I took the platform over, confirmed Melee Wizard was there, platformed back, and solved the left side. A-Woods went over. Don't know which one of them specifically got it. Doesn't matter. A-Woods came back, and Constantine was present on the left side.
That's...
Funke points out that he saw Sophie in Cargo Bay. She seemed to follow a little as he was going up to report the body, so that's tracking with what was being said before. As a potential sus.
It sounds like the two susses would be Funky and Sophie then, given that everyone else is clearing each other, right? Unless Polky's lying to me.
Well, unless if it was Funky, it would have killed me with electrical. Or is that bad there?
Yeah, that would be a more ideal spot. I'm leaning my sus more on Sophie based on the couple of statements that we had here.
Skip on 8.
Yeah, skip on 8.
But yeah, this sounds like this was either a Funky self-report, Sophie running past, or Polky was lying to me. Because I can't confirm that technically, but I'm not that sus of Polky.
I'm not convinced it's Polk, but I'm still voting just for Fornea.
I knew you cared.
Wait, what about me? What?
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
All's well.
What?
Don't worry
Why
about
are
it.
you voting for Pookie on my behalf? What?
Don't worry about it. I think it's the correct answer.
This is the correct answer, yes. Where do I need to go? I think I should go over here. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I do need to go into electrical. At some point, so I may as well do it. Oh god, Fournier's got breakers. Let's see, that's engine rooms. Engine room, even. Singular, not plural. Huh. Okay, this is rewind. Hey, remember tapes? I do. Am I old? Yes. Ooh, so close. Really? I'll open that anyway. Wow. That's deeply unfortunate.
I'm the best. I made it out of the bathroom alive.
Good job, buddy.
The only one who
Okay,
made it.
we're on 6. This body. Where is everyone right now? I would love to know. A-Woods?
I had downloaded the records as you saw. I went through cargo bay after
There's
taking care of
actual
my
chance for
pals,
dead chat.
and-
Sure. Fornea?
I was doing breakers. You saw that. Kant saw that.
I did see that.
I am now done with it. I am in the sec room. I
That's
was
a
looking
fair
over the
enough. That's a
monitors,
fair
and
enough
Sophie
thing
is
to
here
say.
with me.
Fair enough. Things interesting. A melee wizard.
I was on admin table.
The whole time. Which admin?
On the cockpit.
Cockpit. And what did you see?
I was only there for like a few seconds before the thing went off.
Well, where were you before that?
I had gone up through kitchen up to through armory.
Okay. Polky?
I just finished the meeting room here, went down, went to the right side, then just finished my last act down there.
Sophie?
I was in main hall for a while there. Cause how do you do the trash bag thing on controller?
Yep. Yeah. I don't know.
I think with controller it's usually just sharp movements.
It's the same. It's the same as with mouse. You gotta do sharp movements, probably.
Okay, I got it done, but
So the body is on the gas tank in engine room. So nobody's owning up to being around there. Did we vote someone out?
I'm agreeing with the cat.
I don't believe so.
No.
We have not.
We
Okay.
cannot vote somebody, so we have to vote at this point here, otherwise we're kind of doomed.
Anyone have anything? Because the most sus was Sophie from the last round, but I don't know. Anyone?
Was there also sus on the first one, Sophie, around the toilets?
There was, but someone else give me another sus, please.
Killing everybody in the
Sophie or Pokey? Pick one.
stuffing their heads down the toilet.
Alright, no one said anything, so I guess we're just gonna do this.
Whatever happens, happens.
And
Oh.
okay.
Oh no!
Not sure why I'm the one being picked out, but go figure.
I don't
Conflicting
think I know
stories.
the result, though.
I didn't think we had much of anything, so fair enough.
Well, that's gonna be a defeat. I don't think I could finish my tasks with enough speed.
I am offering us one extra chance if we are confident or not. Otherwise, we can skip.
Oh,
So I did happen to find something of interest. I found Constantine's pet in the left viewing deck area.
yes,
Yeah.
my cat.
That would have been last round, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which
So no one.
Wizard did say that they were in kitchen and came up to cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see Constantine, but we kind of parted ways.
You
in
did.
that.
Yeah. You. We parted ways when you vivisected me, you bastard.
Sophie claimed to have mainly been in main hall. The only thing that's keeping Sophie in for me is the fact that she said, "How do you do this task on controller?"
It's possible.
That's the only thing,
lying.
because Sophie was the most sus for the first 2 rounds. But
I'm
that
like-
question has got me thinking.
So, Melee Wizard, would you be so kind as to expand upon how you came into contact with Constantine and why you left Constantine with him now dead? And why you're not the one who did it?
Well, I mean, we pretty much more or less together from, I think it was electrical, going through kitchen. He went to the viewing deck, and I went up to armory.
I want to propose something.
Did you see anyone else?
Propose it, Awoods.
No.
I think we may have gotten one right because I had time to get the meeting, and if it was either you, Forneo, or myself, we for sure would have called an emergency, right?
Sure, but Sophie or Melee Wizard, who are the 2 sus people, might not have.
God, you've got them both. Ooze.
Yeah,
You've
but
got
I
them
trust
both.
Sophie on the
You-
trash question as well.
Okay.
Columbus has them both
I'm
again.
I'm just saying.
Melee, but I think we maybe have one.
You know what? Let him have it. I'll skip. Take the win, imposters, if you got it.
Ugh. If you didn't, you'd have had him. Columbus had him. Oh, he responded to you in Discord. Well, I'm gonna do my tasks and be done with it. Wait to die. I guess wait for everybody else to die, technically. I am already dead, after all. Okay, finish my tasks. Whee! There's Sophie. Let's stick with her. If there is some strange method in which... Okay.
Okay, so we probably got one right.
We probably got one right.
I hope we got one right. Otherwise, someone's having the worst day of their life.
And I would hope to have an answer to the following question. Melee, why are you following me through the dark?
Melee?
I'm not sure how to answer that, actually.
Yes, it's a very specifically phrased question.
Just quote the Death Cab for Cutie song. You'll be good. Just.
I'm not familiar with that song, whatever.
Well, I gotta vote you then. That's why.
Lack of knowledge of Death Cab for Cutie.
I gotta vote you
Get
then.
fucked. Now we might actually win.
This is gonna suck if we were wrong.
No, we were wrong.
Well, one of them was correct at some point.
At some point.
Just let it be known that the entirety of that vote was lack of knowledge on Death Cab for Cutie. Get fucked.
Look!
Oh god. Yeah, I missed
Okay.
this. I missed this so
Okay, go
much.
for it.
Honestly,
Did you just
It's
want to
too-
press the button?
Craziness.
No! I'm not the imposter. I
didn't imply that.
Okay. Sophie, were you sitting there trying to kill me? Tell me the truth. Sophie, answer my question. Sophie, please. So I saw Sophie was sitting on the button and I finished
Sophie,
my
you're
last
muted.
task. Yeah, Sophie's muted.
Oh, I didn't want you to get killed.
You didn't want me to get it.
I can
Okay,
say
so
this
I
as
went-
someone
I
who
went-
has covered Ooze many times. Ooze does not like being covered.
I don't like being
Ooze gets very paranoid of you.
I did my last task and Sophie was sitting on the button, so I pressed the button. Hey, we're on 4, so we can technically skip.
Yeah, something was right. I mean, I hope I proved I was right just by
What?
saying the first
Something
meeting.
was right. I don't know which fucking one it was, but something was right during the course of this shit ass fucking game. Death Cap for
Honestly, I'm
Cutie
hoping
for the
it's
win. I'm skipping.
I'm hoping it was Melee Wizard, because Melee Wizard followed me from, like, armory or kitchen or something all the way to the freaking meeting room.
This is
so
the
it's
most
like,
amazing game. Is
the
this?
lights are out. How are you managing this? Unless this is where you were going in the first place.
Fornea, how did you know that he was following you in the dark?
Because I saw him, got good distance, the lights went out, I proceeded to the meeting room.
Fornea
and he
knows
was
the
still
song,
behind me.
Woods. Fornea knows the song.
I don't actually.
Shut up! I'm trying to back you.
Like, what song is this?
The Death Cap for Cutie song.
Ooh.
Oh god. This is the most ridiculous game. I think we're out of emergency meeting calls. Have we done that? I think we have.
How did you do what? I was rooting for the imposter. What?
Sophie, good job getting one more kill in.
Yeah.
For the record, I
Following a
was
ghost
willing to
walking
throw
you.
out Sophie, but I was also entertaining the idea of...
No,
you know
same.
what?
That's why I skipped, because I was like, I'm sure it's Sophie, but like, let's see what happens.
I was
Exactly,
mostly
that's
done
what I was
by,
doing.
I was mostly done in by Fornea getting just enough distance on me that when my cooldown ran out, I was
You didn't know the Death Cap for Cutie song, bro. That's
Yeah, that is literally what got you out.
Yeah. The
I
trash.
feel like
I will follow you into the dark. Classic, 2014 classic, man. Come on.
Oh god.
I might know the
Ooze,
song if
I
I
think at
heard
this
it,
point-
but I don't know but the title doesn't ring a bell.
Ooze, you may need to like actually link the song in the chat so people
I might do that.
can all
See,
culturize
the worst
themselves.
part is I don't even know that song that well. I just know it's by Death Cap for Cutie, and so I was like, that's... Someone said, I will follow you into the dark, and I was like, oh, like the Death Cap for Cutie song.
Meanwhile, I'm just so glad I was dead during that because I've never even heard of the song.
Oh.
Same.
I will link it in the chat. I'll link it in the chat.
Cool, great, we can educate
Dude.
ourselves.
I think I'm done for the night. Y'all have a nice one.
I think
Have a good night.
yeah,
Thanks for joining us.
I think we do have to I think I have to be going as well.
Are we on
There's
LG?
Yep.
LG.
Let's call
Yeah,
this
I was
night.
gonna say one more, but
Yeah, it's at 5:30 a.m. freaking start for me. It's like I gotta get out of here by like the 10:30 mark.
Yep, I definitely need to go for the night because I've had to pee for like an hour.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a good reason.
Aye. As you do.
It was good to get everybody back together, though. It's yeah. We will
Y'all
definitely
can-
have to do
Someday
this.
y'all learn about Death Cap for Cutie.
So fair
You know,
warning,
look it up
next
now.
week my availability is kind of in the air because one of my girlfriends is moving down to this area, and that's going to be a process.
Oh yeah, I mean moving always is. You know.
Is there a
So
desire?
I don't know if I will actually be in a place that has my computer.
Is there a desire to play again next week and make this weekly again, or make it more sporadic?
I think having it less often with more other games in the mix is a good idea.
Yeah, maybe not next week, but week after, I'd say.
Yeah, we'll do it again soon.
Yeah, let's mark that for the 12th then. And let's see if we can't gather the crew by that point, so everybody can gets that extra week to work with. But in the meantime, I'm done until Monday. It's a Kids and Teen weekend, which, hey, get ready to ride the rails, because it's going to be all Kids and Teen weekends starting the 13th of June until he goes back to school. So, huzzah! But in the meantime, everybody head over to Juker and give him that Death Cab for Cutie song while we're at it. I will follow you into the darkness, or whatever the heck it was. But thanks everybody so much for coming in. It was a lot of fun. Here's your moment of zen. Remember to like and subscribe over here on YouTube. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next time. Later.